Welcome to AT 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. Well, it looks like the government will stay open for now. A temporary funding plan is heading to the president's desk. That's after it cleared the Senate last night and the House Tuesday. But the Advocate Channel's Amy Kiley reports the bumpy road to government funding doesn't end with the president's signature.
This Friday night, there will be no government shutdown.
A bill to fund the government now goes to President Joe Biden. A White House official says he plans to sign it. That's after a late-night vote in the Senate.
My Democratic colleagues and I will work with Republicans. I will work with Leader McConnell.
The day began with hopes for swift passage.
There's no reason we can't finish this bill even as soon as today.
But not everyone agreed with speed. Republican Senator Roger Wicker wanted movement on the National Defense Authorization Act. He worked out a deal with chamber leaders. Senator Rand Paul proposed an amendment to reduce spending. The chamber shot down that idea. Then, just before midnight,
the bill is passed.
That doesn't mean the spending battle is over. The bill's two-tiered funding runs out just into the new year.
We expect that fight when we get back from Thanksgiving.
Hardline House Republicans say they want Speaker Mike Johnson to push back against Democrats. Working with them is what cost his predecessor the gavel.
We're sending a shot across the bow.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
And Elon Musk is seemingly endorsing a claim that Jewish communities push, quote, hatred against whites. He agreed with an anti-Semitic post on his social media platform X. The conspiracy theory in the post says that Jews want to bring undocumented minority populations into Western countries to reduce white majorities. It has been embraced by online hate groups. Musk also suggested that the Anti-Defamation League promotes racism against white people. The ADL has been critical of X and the surging of hate speech it has seen on the platform over the past year. Well, President Joe Biden has nominated the first Muslim American to serve on a federal appeals court. New York litigator Adil Mangi's nomination would bring him to the U.S. Third Circuit Court of Appeals. The court covers appeals from federal courts in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and the Virgin Islands. He is currently working as an attorney in private practice. Mangi's nomination is one of 5 that also includes 4 women. There are calls for a nationwide ban on a popular children's toy, which some government officials, public health professionals, and concerned parents say can pose a significant health risk to young children. The Advocate Channel's Mandy Gaither has more on the dangers of water beads and how to keep kids safe.
A warning about these harmless-looking toys. Water beads can be dangerous to young children if ingested.
We are in the process of trying to address this, but in the meantime, we want to make sure that parents, child care centers, schools are aware of the risk.
The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says water beads can expand up to 100 times their initial size and weight when exposed to liquid. If a child swallows them, the beads can lead to vomiting, dehydration, intestinal blockages, and life-threatening injuries that may require surgery. Emergency departments treated nearly 8,000 injuries caused by the toys between 2016 and 2022, and at least 1 child died. Since they're made mostly of water, the agency says typical x-rays may not pick up on them in the body, leading to delayed care.
A lot of doctors may misdiagnose and think that the child is just sick and send the baby home. And we've heard that again and again.
To keep children safe, remove water beads from any area with small children, especially those 3 and younger. Store water beads in a secure container where young children can't get to them. And if you suspect a child has ingested a water bead, seek immediate medical attention.
Highlight this for the doctor who may not be thinking about it, and they can take a closer look at the x-ray sonograms.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Thanks so much for joining us for AT 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.